I'm Deb from Louisville Public Library. Let's do some bubble experiments. Go ahead and get your bubble solution, but if you don't have any at home, we could make some. All you need is liquid dish soap, some water, and a measuring cup and a measuring spoon. Pour a cup of water. This can give you practice pouring and measuring. Pour it into your bowl and then get a tablespoon of liquid dish soap and pour that in. All right, and then gently stir it. You don't want to get it foamy. And you have your own solution. Now, if you don't have a bubble blower at home, look and see if you can find some of these things. So the first experiment we're going to do is we're going to blow a bubble onto the back of our hand. Oh, it popped. I kind of missed the back of my hand. It pops. Now, put a little bit of water on your hand and do it again. The reason it doesn't pop is because when it hits something dry, the water in the bubble evaporates. It dries up the bubble and takes the water out and it pops. So you want it to stay around. You need to use it, keep your surface wet. So what we're going to do is we're going to wet our table. Just put a little water on your table or whatever you're working on. And dip your blower. And you can blow a bubble onto the table and it stays. Now if you take, I'm going to make sure this is really dry. Dry your straw, so it's dry. And then try to put your straw down onto the bubble. It pops. So let's try making it not pop this time. You take your straw and you get it all wet and soapy. You can cut right through the bubble like magic. Same if you take the dry end of your straw and you stick it in, oh, it pops. But when you stick the wet end into your straw, you can go in and out without it popping. It's kind of like a magic trick. Now let's make a double bubble. Go dip inside your bubble and blow another bubble. Now we have a double bubble. Let's see if we can make a triple bubble. Triple bubble! How about 4? Can we do a bubble and a bubble and a bubble? Ah, mine popped. Let's see how many you can do. Give it a try. Another thing that you can experiment with is you can try different things that you have in your house. This is a thermometer, a candy thermometer, and it comes in this protective tube that works really great for bubble blowing. Just a plastic tube. You can blow really big bubbles with this thing. I also have this thing, it's a Pampered Chef thing for measuring stuff like peanut butter. And it is also just a plastic tube that you can also blow big bubbles with. And some other things is this is the top of a water bottle. Also, the plastic tube that comes out of water bottles would work, or a funnel. That was a really big bubble. Did you see that? That was great. Also, I thought maybe I would try this. It has a slotted spoon that has holes in it. Sort of works, but you should look around and see what you have at your house and try different things. Also, another thing you can experiment with is putting different amounts of soap in your bubbles, or dish soap, and you can make them super soapy or make it just a little bit soapy and see what works best. Maybe 1 tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons works better. Give it a try. For our next experiment, you're going to need 3 things: an empty water bottle, a sock or piece of material, and a rubber band. Have an adult cut the bottom part of the bottle off, and then you're ready to go. So after you or your grown-up cut the bottom off of the bottle, you just take your sock or a piece of material, whatever you have, put it over the end, make it tight, and put a rubber band around it or a hair tie if you don't have a regular rubber band. You kind of want this to be straight like that. And then I wet it first to get it kind of wet. And then I dip it in my bubble solution. And then you can make bubble sculptures. Awesome! See how tall of a bubble sculpture you can make with your bubble blower.